Hello everyone. I'm mixing things up a bit here, posting my week in review at the end of the week instead of Monday, mainly to give me a break over the weekends and focus on other things. After the low I was in for the last few weeks, you can see the images in the background of the ugly heads I did. I also have a separate video that goes a bit more into depth about what happened, and needless to say, well, I'm trying my best to pick myself up and focus on artwork instead of all the other things that bring me down. So that means I'm in the process of shuffling things around and trying to come up with new stuff. So I hope both of us can look forward to that in whatever shape or form it takes. I'm not quite sure what that will be right now, but I'm working on it. So this is the work that I have done since then up till now, and I included the first two drawings I did prior to my fall into the pits of personal made up hell. And the drawings I did while in there, obviously these sketches that you can see in the background now, I'm just glad I was able to draw in some form or fashion, even if the results were pretty bad. In the end, I also tried a couple of digital sketches and remembered how having a death grip on the stylus really hurts my hand after a while, even just after half an hour. But I started to want to analyse the heads a little bit more, which meant I could focus a bit more, which is good news. And the results aren't too bad given how little I do with a digital tablet. I just find the disconnection between looking up at the screen and drawing on the tablet really weird. And I have trouble drawing straight lines, or I don't know, it's just weird. I guess it's just a practice thing, but that's okay. After that, we have a couple of portraits in charcoal I did that took a little bit longer. I think they were about an hour each, and there are some mistakes in the anatomy, but the fact that I can see them faster now hopefully means that I'm learning and improving, and I was just happy to be able to create something and to be able to tolerate sitting for a longer period of time and focus on something other than self-pity. I do that a lot. I might have to work on rendering hair a little nicer too, looking back on these. It might be good for a few studies, I think, kind of soonish. Because I do have a bit of problem with, especially women's longer hair, curlier hair. And also lighter hair in lighter value is quite difficult for me at the moment. So I might study that a little bit in the near future. And the last picture that's coming up soon is a smaller size sketch in a spiral bound scrapbook from Kmart, of all places, using a couple of colour charcoal pencils, sanguine, sepia and black and white. And I enjoyed putting down a little bit of colour in there, and I think while again I can see the anatomy mistakes quite clearly, especially around the way the neck sits in with the angle of the head. Even with this one that you can see in the background now has some of those same issues. And while I'm not unhappy with these drawings, I think I'm still making progress. So that's a positive. And I think the things that I want to work on in the future is things like fixing the neck between, well, the head and shoulders a little bit better, and fitting the drawing onto the paper without running out of room. I seem to put the drawings quite high up and end up running out of room at the top of the page. I think I might be trying to draw too large. So drawing in different sizes would probably be a good exercise. And hair, like I said before, I'm having trouble with the hair, so I might try to do a few studies on that as well and see if I can improve my technique on that. That's about it. So it was more than a week's worth, but I think we are all caught up now, and cross fingers I can make the future better. And thanks for anyone watching. I really hope that this helps anyone out there struggling as well with their own journey, and to see how imperfect it can actually be. Many ups and downs, steps forward and backwards. And the next video, I'm hoping to get more into my process with the charcoal. So I hope to see you again soon. Bye.